I started my live stream with a burp.
Good.
Welcome. Connor cleaned my hardwood floor, so now I don't feel like garbage. Love you.
Love you.
Alright. I put on my hip-hop playlist. We're getting down to business. Oh, maybe. We'll see if he's good or not. I say this at least every time when he's in here. I just love you so much. I just love you so much. Alright, Tommy, you be good. Mom's got shit to do. Alright, you all know the drill. Child's pose. Connor, you wanna do some yoga? Hard no. Alright. Take a deep breath in, sink in. Take a moment to find the little victories of today. Maybe it's just getting out of bed. Maybe it's not screaming when you wanted to scream. Maybe the victory is something someone did for you. Like the victory to be loved. The victory to be in a safe house. Little victories to make up your day. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Deep breath in, shoo your dog away. Exhale, escort him out the room. Come on. And just settle in. Tommy, you're being good, you can stay. And just lay down. And like the little victories being the fact that you have a dog in the first place. Even though they interrupt. And then when you're oh my God! No yoga today. We're calling it. Come on, boy. You're the good one. Come on. You wanna go outside? Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Tommy. Come on, Tommy. Alright, reset. We're live here, y'all. Live from Studio Clean. And we'll sink back into child's pose again. Hi. Small disclosure, the dogs are not in the room anymore. And then pull yourself out of child's pose and just come onto your belly. Stretch your fingertips out in front of you. Palms face up. Deep breath in. Sigh it out. Deep breath. Drop into it. Coming back to the small victories. The ability to draw your dog out of the room with a trick. And then bend your knees, windshield wiper your legs side to side. Just opening up and loosening the lower back. Legs plant, knees straighten. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders, lift your heart just slightly. Lower down. Bend your knees, windshield wiper. Drop them down, lift your heart. And this time, bring your gaze to the left. Hi. Come over to the right. Back to center. Push yourself up, tabletop pose. Wiggle out. Allow yourself to loosen up through the spine. Get weird with your movements, like little victory to just feel within your body. The ability to move today in in whatever capacity that is. And then, if you want, draw your fingertips towards you, open up the wrists. If that doesn't feel good, don't do it. Like driving the wheel of your life. The wheel, the car, you know what I mean. And then restore your grip back towards the front. Tuck your toes, lift your hips. Pedal at your feet. Bend your knees. Just in and out, straightening and bending. Maybe wiggling into it. Inhale up to your toes. Walk your feet to your hands. Fold in. Drop your head, drop your shit. Arms fall heavy. You can take a bind if you need it. Like, no, whatever you need to take is there. And then draw your right hand to the mat. Left arm just comes up overhead. Gaze can meet it. Drop down, open up to the other side. Come back down. Come up onto your tippy toes. Sink your weight into your heels as you draw your hips down to meet them, toe pose. Hands come up. Drop your heels, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up onto your tiptoes. Exhale, sink your hips back, toe pose. Inhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Fold. Draw in, toe pose. Lift up, forward fold. Halfway. 2 more times. Sinking in and then lifting up. We'll meet back up and forward fold, getting there whenever you do. And then inhale, halfway. Fold. Lift up. Fold forward. Inhale, half. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Fold, lift up. Small back bend. And then drop your hands by your waist, mountain pose. Just anything you need to adjust. And then twist your arms open to the right side. Inhale, open up to the left. Come in and over to the other side. Once more to the left. Feeling your arms take up space. Inhale, arms come up, fold. Halfway lift. Step it back, high plank to start. Feel your hands underneath your shoulders. Feel your heels push towards the back of the room. Draw in your core. Bend your knees just slightly and then lift them back up. And then shift your weight forward over your hands. Elbows bend, low plank. Untuck your toes, lift hard up, up dog. Weight pulls through the heart, not the lower back. Lift your heels, down dog. Pedal at your feet. Right foot lifts up, bend your knee, open up your hip. Maybe you flip your dog. Taking it where you gotta go today. Like today I said we're gonna put on a hip hop playlist and we're just gonna flow. So you do what you need to do. Come back around, right leg kicks up. Step it down, left leg lifts. Bend open. Flip if you need to. Come back around, three-legged dog, step it down. Step your feet side to side, loosening up the hips, and then step to your hands. Halfway lift, fold, lift up, drop it down. Inhale, exhale, step it back, flow through high to low. Up dog, meeting in down dog, knowing you don't have to take that every time. Inhale, right leg lifts. Pull it in, knee to nose. Kick it back, knee to nose. Kick it back, open up your hip. Lower it down. Left leg lifts, pull it in, knee to nose. Kick it back. 2 more times, knee to nose. And then when you lift it back, open up. Step it down, bend your knees generously, look towards the top of your mat, and then jump up, meet your hands. Sway side to side or take stillness. Release your head. And then press your feet into the floor, slowly start to stand. Arms lift up overhead. Cactus arms bend at your elbows, pull your heart forward. Exhale, spine pulls back, elbows draw in together. Almost like a cat-cow spine. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Going through this at your own pace. Allowing the inhale and exhale to lead the way. Once more, open up. Draw it in together. Push your elbows towards the front of the room. Back of your spine pulls away. Let it go. Shoulders roll down, hands towards your sides. Roll your head one way. And going the other. Come back to center. Hands lift up. Grab your left wrist. Pull it up towards the ceiling. Open up towards the right side. Leaning into it. Feeling the left hip draw down to open up the left side body. Inhale back to center. Switch your grip. Open up the right side. Notice your feet keeping you tethered to the earth. Knowing they're there whenever you feel like you're getting pulled away. Come back up. Heart open. Slight back bend. Fold. Halfway. Shoot it back. Low plank. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Right leg lifts. Pull it in. Knee to nose. Kick it up. Pull it in. Knee to nose. Pull it in. Knee to right elbow. Send it back. Knee to left elbow. Send it through. Open up. Fallen star. Deep breath here. Feel your weight pull out of your right hand as your left arm lifts up. Hand plants, three-legged dog, right foot comes down. Left leg, send it up, pull it through, knee to nose. Kick it out. Knee to nose. Once more, knee to nose. Kick it back, knee to left elbow, you know where we're going. Send it back. Knee to right elbow, open up, fallen star. Weight pulls out of the left hand. Crown of your head gets long. Allowing the shake to show up. The energy to move around. Plant your hand, three-legged dog. Drop it down. Walk your hands back to meet your feet. Step your feet wide to the width of your mat. Sink back, Malasana. Press your forearms into your knees, knees into your forearms. A push and a pull, just like the practice. Drop your hands, lift your hips softly. Shake it out. And then walk your hands out to a wide-legged down dog. Step your legs back underneath of you. Right leg lifts. Step it up. Warrior one. Lift up. Adjusting as you need. Bind your hands behind your back. Interlace your fingers or grab for your elbows. And then pull your heart towards the mat. Inside the right leg. Imagine both feet pulling in towards each other as the chest lifts up. Release your bind, lift your arms up overhead. Step it back, float through high to low. Up dog, down dog. Left leg lifts. Step it through, warrior one. You know where we're going. Come into your humble warrior once you're ready. Come on down. Allowing your legs to support you so the top of your body can get long. Deep breath in. Sigh it out. One more. Sigh it out. Lift up, arms come overhead. Shoot it back, chaturanga, high to low. Up dog or down. Taking child's pose whenever you need. Bend your knees, look up, take the wrist, jump. Halfway lift. Fold. Lift up all the way. Exhale, drop your arms heavy. Lift back up, finding a swinging motion here. Letting it all go, 2 more times. One more, take it all here. Arms lift up overhead. Stand into both feet, noticing that they're there. And then swan dive your arms, pulling them out like you're taking a dive, forward fold. Deep breath. Exhale. Draw your feet underneath your hips. Maybe your toes draw together. Sit back, chair pose. Stretching out where you need to go. And then take your bind behind your back. Grab your elbows. Sink deeper. Weight comes into the heels. Wiggle your toes, high toes. Arms lift up. And then create a corset around your torso. Right arm comes in front, left arm comes behind you. Kind of like an old school bow. And then draw your weight into your right foot. Left knee pulls up. Arms stay where they are. And then kick your left leg back, airplane pose. Heart pulls forward, noticing where the hips fall in line. Arms stay parallel to the mat. And then step it back, crescent lunge. Under your arms, lift up. Bend your knee, left arm comes down, easy twist to the right. You know it, you know. Maybe you sing out of breath. Inhale, reverse your arms. Pull the left arm back overhead. Right knee pulls forward. Opening up the hip flexor of the left side. Then come back, easy twist. And then push your weight into your left toes, lift your knee, twisted crescent lunge. Lift your arms, tee off to the right. And then reverse your crescent. And then pull your left arm down to the mat. Kick up, half moon, revolve. Hands frame your foot, standing split. Heel pulls up. Maybe you come up on your tiptoe just to see what that's like. And then step your left leg back to the outside of your right foot, Saraswati. Chest comes forward, arms pull behind your back, bow for yourself. Like, yeah, we did the damn thing. Little victories, even in the practice. And then lift your arms up. Grab your left wrist, open up the left side of the body. Both feet plant. Lift up. And then switch your grip, try out the other side, seeing the difference, just because. Then come up to center, bow back down. Step your left foot up, forward fold. Let it go, moment's over. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift all the way up. Taking 3 big swings here, deep breath. Exhale, drop the shit. Inhale. Out. Once more, get big. Inhale, arms get big. Stretch out through both sides, pawing at the sky. And then drop in, forward fold. Halfway lift. Fold. And then sink back with Lizzo. Chair pose. Turns out I'm 100% that bitch. Sink your weight deeper. Draw your pinkies in towards your face. Biceps ignite like you're flexing in the mirror, checking yourself out. Just a little. Maybe you take some moves to bust a move. Because like music sometimes just makes it easier to get out of our heads and just have fun. It's only yoga. You can smile, I promise. And then left hand comes to the front, right arm comes to the back. Create a corset. Left leg plants into the earth, right knee lifts up. Ooh, find your ground. Right leg kicks back, airplane pose. Right leg drops, crescent lunge, arms lift. I will never, ever, 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 ever be your side chick. Drop your knee, come into easy twist on the left. Oh, my finger. Left arm draws back, reverse. It's okay, he's already in my DMs. Deep breath here, then come back, easy twist. Right toes plant into the mat, lift your knee. Lift up to your arms, crescent lunge to the left. Inner thigh squeeze in, crown of your head lifts. And then reverse your crescent lunge, just because you can. Good job in this. And then draw your front hand forward, revolved half moon, kick it up. Back leg feels as if it's standing on the back wall. Open up. Woo! Fall in and out. No one's watching. And then step your right foot back behind your left foot, Saraswati. Taking a bow, arms come behind yourself. Inner thighs pull in. Straightening or bending your knees as much as you want. Call the shots. Inhale, arms lift up. Grab your right wrist, open up. And then go to the other side just for the fun of it. Bow back down, surrender. And then step forward, fold. Shake it out. Deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, shoot it back, float through, meet and down dog. Lift your hips up. Right leg lift, step it through, warrior two. Taking a wide stance, opening up the hips, pulling up the pants if you gotta. Arms expand wide. And then flip your front hand, reverse. Straighten your front leg, find length through the right side, sink back in, warrior two. Right arm, right elbow, right knee, draw up, side angle. And then drop your right hand, extend your left arm overhead, extended side angle. Draw your weight into your right hand, and then lift up out of it, noticing the difference. And then plant your right hand back down, step your right foot back, side plank. Your Your legs can stack on one another, or maybe your left leg lifts. And then both hands plant, plank pose. Bend your right knee, hover the mat. Bend your left knee, hover the mat. Walk it out real cool like. And then sit your hips up, down dog. Left leg lifts, step it up, warrior two. Arrive here. Reverse your warrior, straighten the front leg, find a bit of energy from the fingertips all the way down to the toes. Bend your knee, come back, warrior two. Left elbow, left knee, side angle. Drop your left arm, extended side angle. Feel your weight come into your left arm and then pull it back up. And then drop your left arm again, step it back, side plank. Allowing the side to try it out. Maybe you lift. Maybe you fall. And then plant your hands. And then sink your knees down. Hips come back. You can stay in child's pose or pull your hands behind you for shell pose. Just come back to your breath. Let Mac Miller sing you there. This is why all my videos get muted. Because I don't give a fuck about copyright. Whoops. It's just a bop. You can't hide it. Hands extended overhead. Come up into tabletop. And then bring your weight into your right knee. Left leg kicks back. Right arm pulls out. Knee to elbow, crunch in. Expand. And then draw your right hand back, open up. Maybe you grab your elbow, or maybe you just keep both pulling towards one another. If you want to create a bind, you can use a sweater or a belt. And then release, come back down. Weight shifts into the left knee. Right leg kicks back, left arm expands. Draw it in, knee to elbow. Pull it out. Draw your left arm back, kick your right knee up, maybe you bind. Release your grip. Come back to tabletop, lift your hips, down dog. Shake it out. Deep breath in. Sigh it out. One more deep breath. Exhale. Right leg lifts, step it in, warrior two. Show up and then reverse. Pull it in, extended side angle. Weight shifts into the right leg. Come on up, half moon. Arms expand. Frame your front foot. Lift up, standing splits. Bend your right leg. Just kidding. Bend your left leg. Draw your knee to the outside of your right knee. Heel kicks back up. Bend in. 2 more times. And then sink into it in your final one. Stay here. And just pulse. Like just feeling out the vibe. And then left leg plants. Deep breath in, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chariot pose, twist off to the right. Open up your arms, take a bind. Whatever you want. And then plant your left arm on the ground. Step your left leg back. Twisted crescent. Frame your front leg, drop your back knee, untuck your toes. Both hands come on the inside of your right leg. Lower on down to lizard. You can take it to your forearms. Get up slow. Wipe off some sweat. Like it's no big deal. We move our bodies and it's no big deal. Just another day. And then if you're not already there, come back to your hands planted, front knee forward. And then shift your weight towards your back heel. Keeping your hips in line. Bending your front leg as much as you need. Half split. Maybe you go full splits just because you can. Front foot sinks back into the mat. Plant your left hand. Tuck your back toes. Lift your left knee. Coming to an easy twist. And then step your left leg back up. Come back into twisted chair to the right. Then come back to center. Fold. Deep breath, halfway. Shoot it back, high to low. Up dog to down. Left legs lift. Warrior two. Reverse. Extended side angle. Lift up. Half moon. 400 on the desk. Frame your front foot. Standing splits. Bend your right knee. Crunch on down. You know where we're going. Just keep going. Just because you can. Like despite the thoughts in your head that tear you down, like you can. Or like maybe you say you can. That's fine. I'll see you in child's pose, girl. And then crunch back down in and just stay here and pulse. It's like a drunk flamingo. I don't know what the hell I'm saying today. And then kick your right leg back up. Forward fold. Shake out the hips, sink back. Chair pose, twist to the right, left. Chest pulls up. Hips sink back. Staying here, shift your weight into your left leg. Right foot steps back. Twisted crescent. And then drop your back knee. Both hands come on the inside of your left foot. Sink it back, lizard lunge. I forgot about this song. I think his name's like Swaco. I don't know. If you ever need a class with hip hop, just let me know. I got so many playlists for you. And then if you're not already there, hands plant, front knee pulls forward, sink your weight back. Half split. Woo. Maybe you tick-tock your foot side to side, twisting from the hip. I swear I don't have coronavirus, it was just a cough. Front foot plants back down into the mat. Right arm plants. Lift your back knee. Easy twist. You guys are ever like, Sam, why do you make us do this? I don't know. I'm making myself do it, so that might make you feel better. And then step your right leg back up. Twisted chair to the left. Come center. And you thought we were going to fold, but we're not. Arms lift up. Come up onto your toes. Hands push back. Heels sink, arms lift up. Come up on your toes, hands put back. Ankles pull together. And then lift your hands up. Staying on your tiptoes. Lower your hips to your heel. Toe stand. Hands come to heart. and just chill out. Nowhere to run from. Just you and yourself on your mat. Those are the facts. Maybe you twist to your right. Maybe you stay here, plant your hands, and play around with shifting your thigh up onto your triceps. Maybe you kick out. And then maybe you try out the other side, see what that side's up to today. Like there's no rules right now. We're all just kind of free-balling it. Yeah. Make sound effects as you will. Like you're actually alone, no one can judge, and if your dog judges, he's an asshole. It'd be like that sometimes. And then come back to center. Sink your weight back. Just arrive here, knees bent, feet planted. Curl into your knees. Today we're going to break my biggest rule as a teacher, that once we sit down, we stay down. I can't promise that. Wrists come to knees, heart pulls forward. Big toes plant into the mat. You can stay here, or just get real cool and lift a leg. Maybe you burp and then you lift another, like we got shit moving around. Lift your arms if you want. And then come down, low boat. Lift up, high boat. Low boat. High boat. Why am I screaming low boat? And then drop it down. Cuss at me in your head or out loud. It's fine. Bend your knees in. Rock up and back. And then come all the way up, down dog. It doesn't have to be pretty. Deep breath here. For those of you who have tuned in, hi, my name is Sam, and I'm a psychopath apparently. And then tiptoe your feet to your hands. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Fold. Lift up. Going into eagle on both sides. Maybe you plant your right leg, left leg comes over. Left arm comes under. Just ending up here. And then lift up, left knee pulls up, step it back, come into warrior two. Widen your stance as you need. And then come into reverse, straighten your front leg. Revolve into a triangle. Lift up all the way, arms lift, toes turn towards one another, fold. Just melt down. Soft bend in the knees. Take your hands anywhere you want. Maybe you see if a handstand's gonna show up today. Maybe a headstand. Ew. And then lift up halfway. And then come up all the way. Arms lift. Come back, warrior two. Then frame your front foot, come up on your toes, step up, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up. And then come on into eagle on the other side. Settle in. Nice and easy. Finding your grounding. And pulling everything in towards the center. Right knee pulls up. Step it back, warrior two. Reverse your warrior. Front leg straightens. Revolve into your triangle. Come back, warrior two. And then frame your front foot, step up, forward fold. Halfway lift. Plant your hands, step back, plank. Lift your hips, right leg lifts, knee to nose. Kick it back. Knee to right wrist, swing it through, half pigeon. Feeling your hips pull into one another and then taking this to the ground if you want to. Taking this time to sit with yourself. Like no running, no distraction, no mindless scrolling, just sitting with what is, right here in this moment. Like your legs bent, your hips are doing something crazy and you're still here. And then plant your hands into the mat. Kick it back, three-legged dog. Bend the knee to open up the hip for a counter stretch. And then left leg lifts, knee to nose. Kick it up. Knee to left wrist. Come in, half pigeon. Come on down. Stop loving me. Don't quit loving me. Just stop loving me. And babe, I'm fist bang with fire. Just to get rid of you. Could burn someday. And I run for miles just to get a taste. Must be on the brain. That's got me feeling this way. It beats me like it don't, but it fucks me so good, and I can't get enough. And plant your hands, kick it back, three-legged dog. Open up your hip. And then bend your knees, jump through your hands, sit. Legs extend out, arms lift. Forward fold. Just land in here. Arms lift up. Extend your legs wide. And then fold down the middle. You can stay here. You can come into turtle. Hands come underneath the knees. Pulling back behind you. Back up, draw your legs together. Bend your knees. Come on down. And then taking one nice long bridge or wheel and lifting up when you're ready. Hands going where they want if you're in bridge. Allowing yourself to be still even as the body shakes. hips down, knees fall wide, bottoms of your feet come together. Supta Baddha Konasana. Allow your shoulders to melt down your back. Maybe a hand comes to heart and to your stomach. Reconnecting with the person that is you. The person that hears you. The person behind the thoughts. Knowing that the practice removes all the distractions so we can get to find that person. Person with a sense of clarity and ease, even in the storm. Draw your knees in. Pull everything in. Then release your feet down. Right ankle to left thigh. Press your knee forward and then fall over to your left. Right foot plants. Come back to center. Switch your legs and fall over to the right side when you're ready. Deep breath in. Exhale, fall deeper into your mat. Sinking into this twist. Then come back to center. Grab for your feet, happy baby. Maybe sway side to side. Nice little back massage. And then take these next few moments to do anything else you need to do before you're settling into your final pose. Shavasana. Whatever Shavasana looks like for you today. Meeting the mat when you get there and just letting it all go. Just focusing in on the breath, the sensation of the body. Noticing the points where you meet your mat. And then allowing yourself to get heavy, deepening into each part of the mat. Knowing all the craziness, all the movement got you to here. The little victory of just showing up and settling in. Sometimes we're so blocked in a particular area, we don't even consider a breakthrough possibility. We're so blocked we don't even see our blocks. Stay open. Don't limit yourself. Something that yesterday seemed entirely unfeasible and forever beyond your grasp may tomorrow or next month, next year, or today become something you can do naturally, something that's available to you. It can come as a total surprise in an area you hadn't considered. Your breakthrough may happen in an area you've been struggling with and working on. Life is more than setbacks, and it's not static. Appreciate and respect where you are now. But let yourself move to the next level when it's time. Celebrate your breakthroughs when they come. Listen to that quiet voice, that fleeting thought that says, "Why don't you?" Even if it's something you've never done before. Slowly start to come back into your body. Into the room. Wiggling fingers and toes. Letting your head fall from side to side. And when you're ready, draw your knees into your chest and fall over to your right side. Taking this moment to celebrate your breakthroughs, your little victories, the small moments within your day to celebrate. And when you're ready, make your way to a nice, easy seat. Taking that love and goodness with you. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let it be easy. Draw your hands up together overhead. Draw your thumbs between your brows, third eye center. May you see yourself beyond your limits. Hands draw to your lips. May you speak your dreams into fruition. Hands rest at your heart. May you feel your capabilities are so much more than you thought. Closing our practice with the sound of joining or listening. Deep breath in. The light in me celebrates the light in you. Until we meet again. Namaste. Thanks, guys, for joining me daily, or if this is your first time, hi. I will be back tomorrow morning, either a meditation or a practice or something. It's usually a little bit lighter in the mornings just because, you know, it's early. But yeah, be easy. It's tough as shit out there, so find stuff to celebrate. Like, even if it's your dog not shitting on your carpet, I don't know. It doesn't have to be so bleak, even though it's raining. But yeah, all right, that's it. I'll see you guys